wasn't just Zepbound, it was also Mounjaro. What's going on?
Yeah, so, I mean, analysts were shocked this morning. I think investors, too, clearly, from what we're seeing with the stock reaction. And we were all really surprised, too. I mean, we have seen Lilly consistently beat estimates. Zepbound sales have soared since the drug launched in November. And what we're sort of trying to figure out this morning is what's going on with this inventory issue. The company said that this isn't a result of weaker demand. It's more that inventory channels were selling less of the drugs, so that those inventory channels decreased this quarter. I spoke with CEO Dave Ricks this morning, and he again reiterated that this is an issue with like retailers and wholesalers, and that they are keeping less supply of the drug on hand at a time compared to other medications, just keeping lower levels, and that's sort of what's happening. But I think analysts are still a bit confused and will be looking for more information on the call later this morning.
Yeah, I mean, the inventory story was kind of shocking because the narrative up until this point was that there's a shortage of these drugs. They can't make them fast enough. And Eli Lilly in particular has spent $10 to $15 billion in the recent past just to boost that capacity. And it's strange that it switched so quickly.
Yeah, and Lilly is saying that they are planning to make more of these drugs in the fourth quarter, and that they're on track to meet or exceed their goals that they set at the beginning of the year to increase production capacity by 50%. So they are making more of these drugs. They're not considered to be in shortage anymore. And so the question is really, what is dragging down sales? Is it this inventory? Is it actually weaker demand? Some analysts now questioning this morning whether compounded, these knockoff cheaper drugs are actually eating into Lilly's sales, which is something that, you know, before was not really on their minds. They were like, there's no way. And Lilly's still saying they're selling as much of these drugs as they can possibly make.
Well,
but
I mean, I have been trying to get these drugs.
Some on-the-ground reporting.
Yeah, my doctor tries to help me, you know, make the right pitch to the insurance company. The insurance company says no. I try a few more times. I'm back at square one, and then I'm thinking, why don't I just call one of these off-label, you know, pharmacists online and get them? I'll say, look, I'm 5'3" and 250.
I would say Matt's insurance company is spying on him, but he says on air routinely that he's eating a pint of ice cream a day.
And I mean, but the point that you raise is like exactly what so many Americans are going through right now. They're like, we've tried to lose weight for decades, can't lose weight, have, you know, issues with their heart, issues with blood pressure, all, you know, blood sugar, all of these things. My insurance company won't cover it. There's this easier to get, cheaper knockoff version. Only have to pay $150 a month. They'll send it straight to my door. That is an appealing pitch to so many Americans, and that's why we're seeing hundreds of thousands of people use these drugs.
Right. Have to imagine it's very frustrating for Dave Ricks. But just quickly here, 30 seconds left. What does this say potentially about Novo next week?
Yeah, so Novo is going to be reporting next Wednesday. Analysts questioning this morning whether we're going to see something similar happen with Novo, or if this is just sort of like a reaction to the surprise of this inventory issue, which might have just been because analysts were expecting such high Zepbound sales, which might not be as much of an issue for Novo's drugs.